Hey everyone, Rastus again. I am lending my beautiful voice back to all you YouTube watchers out there. And a lot has happened since my last video. I have about 5k gear score now. I got a bunch of cool stuff. Got Reign of the Dead, it's Merlin's Robe, and I pull about 3k gear DPS, well, 3k DPS now, and it's pretty sweet actually. I mean, I've been actually, accepted into some TOCs rather than having to be carried, which is nice. And I feel like I'm actually, doing stuff, which is pretty cool. I got so also new dailies. I've been gotten to the third tier of Argent Crusade. What's my called it dailies. So that's pretty cool. But the thing is, what I actually figured out yesterday when I was talking to one of the mages in the guild was that actually once you get more blood mage set, the fire spec is pretty good. At first, when I was your age, fire spec took a lot of mana, so I mean it wasn't very efficient. But apparently, with the whole living bomb and improved scorch and everything, if you spec correctly and you have good gear, it actually is better than arcane. But until you get more blood mage sets and etc., it's not that good. Which I actually really find surprising because it kind of undermines everything I've learned upon. But that's how it works. It changes. But what really pisses me off as far as getting into raids is freaking gear score. Gear score, for the love of me, is just it's ruining this game. It's terrible. I mean, I could be I could know a fight better than another person, and I could be pulling more DPS than them, but they'll get into a raid because they have higher gear score, even though they're an idiot and they don't know the rotation. They have a bad spec. If they have more gear, then they get in just because. I mean, it's really dumb. And it's a really bad way to segregate from the game. Like you should choose people by how much DPS they pull and like their helpfulness to the raid and how much they know the fight, not by you know how much gear they have. Because I mean, another stupid thing is that people that use PvP gear instead of PvE gear, and they have as much gear score as a person, so they could just be grinding battlegrounds, and instead of like actually working and getting emblems, they just grind PvP, have the same gear score, and get accepted into raids in full PvP gear. And that's really dumb because it's a raid, it's PvE, not PvP. And it's just that game that is just completely it actually infuriates me a lot. And sure, there are people that say that the PvP gear still has stats, but the whole thing is like let's say take one PvP gear with the equivalent gear score of a PvE gear. The resilience in PvP gear takes away from the stats. So if you have like a gear score equivalent of a PvE gear, you have less stats. So that's gear scores, pitfall right there. And sometimes it kind of misjudges things too, like the Abyssal Rune, which is a really good trinket. It only has 174 or whatever it is gear score, and because it's a level 200 item. But I mean, it's a good thing because it's a really good trinket, but it has low gear score because the add-on is retarded. But my last video was a little bit of a promotional video for my channel, the Mage Table Conversation Alliance or Horde, and it was supposed to be like a little kind of contest, vote, debate kind of thing. And me and some of my friends talked about the Alliance and the Horde, which is better, etc., races, all that good stuff. And it was supposed to be kind of a promotion for my channel because you people were supposed to talk to their friends, vote, and like get the word out about this video so they could win for their faction. And let's see, I don't know, I forget how many people voted. Let me just count here. One, two, one. One person voted. So thank you to Maricore666, who was the sole voter of the contest. And so he voted for the Horde. So although the contest was kind of half-hearted, I guess the Horde wins. So good for you. So as far as posting another video goes, I don't really know when I'll be posting. Maybe an in 3 minutes video, maybe another Mage Table conversation. I don't know. So I'll see to posting that as soon as I can, but until then, This is RastusxKelThuzad, and I'll see you next time.